Hey guys, Scotty here, and today we're at Bryant Park with Carnage's own little hot hatch, the Big Block Barina.
G'day, I'm also Scotty from Motor, and on this episode of Carnage, to see how the Big Block Barina stacks up as a hot hatch, we've brought along one of the hottest, the Toyota GR Yaris Rallye.
So Scott, what makes this particular version of the Yaris such hot property right now?
Very good question. Let's start under here. The GR Yaris might have just 3 cylinders, but it develops 200 kilowatts, or around 270 horsepower, and 370 newton meters of torque. Sent to all 4 wheels, this allows this baby Toyota to hit 100 k's an hour in around 5 seconds, and cross the quarter in around 13 flat. This Rallye version adds extra grip over the standard car thanks to a pair of Torsen limited slip diffs, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres, stiffer suspension and lightweight forged BBS alloys.
That sounds all great, but it's not cheap, is it?
No, it's not. So the Rallye costs about 5 grand more than the base GR Yaris. So this thing's about 60 grand drive away.
60 grand, ouch. Okay, well, this cost us less than 5 grand, and most
You'd never guess.
Most of that is roll cage and harness and race seat and that sort of thing. So
that's funny though. So you've built a whole car for basically the cost of the Rallye upgrades.
Yeah.
So what is this thing?
Right, let me introduce you to our little baby. This is a late 90s Holden Barina that we bought for $500, and it came fitted with a 2 litre out of a Holden Calibra that more than doubled the horsepower. So instead of 44 kilowatts, it now makes 110 kilowatts. We replaced the clutch and gave it decent rubber and an exhaust to quieten it down. Then we fitted new shocks, new springs and a disc brake rear end. We've had a lot of fun racing this car at hill climbs and all that, but we have some unfinished business here at Bryant Park. Last time we were here, it was a bit wet and the car really didn't like it. So we're going to see if the new suspension upgrades can help us keep up with this crazy Yaris. Alright, so I'm going to set a benchmark time in the Barina, and then we'll see how much faster the Yaris Rallye really is. So the Barina really didn't want to play the game today, and its mystery misfire has returned. But I did manage to get a 52.1 second run out of it, but I really think the Yaris will be a lot faster.
Alright, so I'm going to set a benchmark time around Bryant Park's short circuit in the GR Yaris, and then we'll see how close the Big Block Barina can get.
So now that we've both driven our own cars, we're going to chuck Scott Newman in the Barina and see how he'll go.
Okay, first impressions of the Big Block Barina. You've got to say that every time you say it. Great visibility. Whew. Why aren't all cars like this? I've got panoramic view. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. With the greatest of respect to Scotty's car preparation abilities, there's nothing in this. It feels like a giant tin can. I mean, this thing is super light. It must weigh like 800 kilos or something. There's nothing in it. Good engine. What do we got? Nice steering wheel too. pretty responsive. Whee! Just slide around a little bit. Left foot braking. Get some heat in the tyres. What does Scotty do? A 52 point something, 52.1. So I wonder if I can beat that. Tucks his nose in. Engine's strong, revs really well. Careful up over the top here. Turn in early. Oh! I feel like I'm on two wheels. Brake pedal's a bit soft, but it's okay. Start lifting the pace here, try and get a lap time out of it. Oh. You gotta wrestle with this like an alligator. Back down a second, turn it in, bit of understeer. Bit of wheel spin, torque steer. Oh, look at that rear wheel in the air. Oh, this is hard work. That's an experience.
So what do you reckon of that one, mate?
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? It's so small and light and it's grippy, but man, it makes you work for it.
It does. It is a hard working car. Like, you've got to really work to get the most out of it. It's a nice revvy engine. Unfortunately, we've got some misfire things happening at the moment. I don't know what's going on there. We will have to sort it out, but we got some laps out of it. And
absolutely. It's funny because it's so small, you think it's going to be like dainty and sort of a bit chuckable and stuff, but you're like, it's like wrestling an alligator with the torque and it torque steer and you wrestle the wheel in, and but it's a heap of fun. Like, as I was saying when I was going around, like, you know that whatever lap time you do is you alone. Like, the car's like fighting you, whereas the Yaris is, you know, all easy and light. So yeah, it's a barrel of laughs. But maybe it could just be a little bit, I reckon if you just stiffened it, because you know, having a front roll bar would help, but it's got so much grip, you could just stiffen it up. But I reckon it'd be really, really quick in a venue like this.
Yeah, unfortunately they had to pull the sway bar out of the front to fit that massive motor. But I think we're going to have to do something about that. So we'll do something with that, stiffen up the front end, and you know, maybe we may throw a Haltech in this thing just to tune it and get rid of whatever misfire things are happening. So we'll sort that out. But I'm looking forward to driving this little Yaris. And it's got all the electronics. This has got none of the electronics. So yeah, I think that might be a bit of fun.
Yeah, you'll love it.
I am in the Rallye Yaris. I've done a couple little sighting laps just to get a feel for the car. I've got to say, the seating position is very high. My helmet is against the roof right now, which is really annoying. Shifter's nice and short and positive, which is great. The car doesn't have the same sort of push that I thought it would have. You know, being a turbo car, I thought it would have a lot of, you know, it doesn't really, like right now, it's going, but it doesn't feel like it's going. So, yeah. So just doing a warm up. We'll come up the top and see if we get some times out of this thing. It does handle well though, like it handles so good. So confidence inspiring. Oversteer there, or understeer I should say. Now, apparently these things have got a lot, they're a lot better, especially with the limited slip. Oh yeah. Wow.
All right, Scotty, what's the verdict? Are you a GR Yaris convert?
I kind of am. It is an awesome little car. I've never driven a 3-cylinder car in my life, but this could convert me. I don't know if I could afford it at $60,000, but it's got all the things and it's just so confidence inspiring. I mean, compared to that, it is so easy to drive.
What are the things you liked about it when you're out driving it?
The brakes are amazing. Like, you can push this hard into the corner. Like, I was doing some pretty high speeds coming into that corner at the back of that straight there, and then you just nail the brakes and just pulls up, and you're just like, oh, maybe I broke too soon. I don't know. Where that thing, it's got 4-wheel discs now, but you know, the discs on this are as big as the wheels on that.
That's right. So if you were going to take the GR Yaris and improve it, modify it street machine style, where would you go to extract a bit more out of it?
Well, funny you should mention that. Mates of ours, Max Performance, have a GR Yaris. They don't have the Rallye one. They got one of the 40 grand cars, and they've already been modifying it, and it is quick. It's actually the world's quickest GR Yaris at the moment. It does 12.6 down the quarter. It's a fast little car, and they're done exhaust and intake and that sort of thing. They're just about to do computer and tuning mods to it. So,
all right, we'll have to have a go in that at one stage. So the thing is, I guess we've established that the GR Yaris is the quicker car. No big surprise there. But for a tenth the price and making it work for your lap time, the Big Block Barina is the clear winner.
It is a fun little car, there is no doubt. But this has been an awesome little test. I think we've had a lot of fun here today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more testing videos like this, jump over onto the Motor Guys YouTube channel. They test these things all the time. They do amazing drag races and all sorts of stuff, put supercars head to head. So jump on over there. There's a link above, or there'll be a link at the end of the video as well. Jump on over, check it out.